Hello everyone, Diana Anderson here. I am cold. It's cold today. It's been kind of trying to snow off and on all day. This morning the ground had a nice cover of dusting of snow. Some areas here in Washington State got more than just a bit of dusting. They got some yuck. So I'm shivering because I'm so cold. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't done so, please be sure and hit the little notifications to get notified when I go live. Share this out if you want. Today, I'm going to share some meeting tips. You know, we're all in business. Hey, Fran. Hey, Shane. We are all in business. Or we go to have a JLB, and sometimes we have to go to meetings, right? Whether you're going to a meeting and you're sitting in a meeting, or you're going to a convention, or you're getting online to an online meeting, whether it be online where you're, got everybody in front of you and the information in front of you on your phone or computer, or you're on your phone. I'm going to give a few tips for both types of meetings. Now, if you are in a meeting, where you're live and in person, here's just a few tips. Now, we should all know these, right? But sometimes, I've been to a few meetings lately, and I've been guilty of a few too, so it's a reminder to myself as well as everybody else. Some of these things, you're thinking, how rude that someone would do it, but you do got to remind people occasionally. Number one, shut your phone off. Put it on Do Not Disturb and put it out of your sight. Yes, out of your sight. I like to lay my face down, but whenever I get a message or something, a light goes off and people are going, it's distracting. So unless you're using your phone to take notes, which a lot of people do that now, put your phone away. I find that, if you write things down, it's so much, you actually retain them. And then people don't think you're sitting there texting. But what do you care what people think, right? Okay, and give your full attention to the speaker. I have a hard time, and you may too. Give me a thumbs up or some one. Give me a 1 in the comments if this happens to you. You've got your eyes, you're trying to focus on the speaker, and someone either beside you or right behind you starts talking. And you're trying to, or even further back, and you're trying to just totally focus on what the speaker is saying, but all you can hear is the chatter in back of you. That's just rude. If you decide you need to carry on some side chatter, get up and go outside of the room. Because there may be people that really want to listen to the information. So that's just, step outside. Okay, now let's talk about online meetings. More and more people are having meetings online because, it's just so much more convenient that way. Here's a few tips for online meetings. Number 1, show up on time or a couple minutes early. A lot of meetings are, in a habit of starting to start 3 minutes to 5 minutes late. Well, if you jump on early, you're there, okay? Rule number 1, and this one we shouldn't even have to say, but I gotta. Go ahead and put yourself on mute. If you have a phone, just hit your mute button on your phone. Y'all know how to do it. You know what it is, right? Or *6. I think you can do *6 in most cases. And if you are on your PC, normally there's a little microphone. Just click that and make sure that there's a little arrow through that microphone. That lets people not hear what you or someone in your household is doing. Trust me, there's been some things I have heard lately on live streams that would make the hair on the back of your neck stand up. Truly. Next, remember, if you are on a live meeting, most of those have a camera on them. Turn your camera off. Unless you are going to be on and present and you know that no one in your household, hey, thanks for watching, Laura. No one in your household is going to be running around naked, or your they're going to hear disputes or the TV or something, because we can see that. And sometimes we don't want to see that. You may be totally comfortable in your house and what's going on in your house, but you know, other people that are watching may not be. You get my drift? So that's it. Microphone or show up on time. Make sure you're muted. And for goodness sakes, make sure you know that your camera is on. And if you have background disturbance, turn your camera off unless you're presenting. And then let's just hope you don't have any people running around your house. Okay. Here's another tip. If you're going to be on camera, don't be sitting there eating and chomping your food. Go ahead and turn that little camera off, because, you know, when we are joining in a meal with someone, we expect to see someone eating, and it's a pleasant experience. But when you see people eating, some people don't have the best of manners. Turn that camera off if you're eating. And then here's something that's very, very important. If you are on a meeting and someone is, especially if there's one speaker, if it's a group conversation, then yeah, don't, just ignore this. But if there is a speaker, do not try to derail what they are saying. You can join in on the conversation if it's appropriate. But if you have a complaint about something or a dispute with that person or a company or whatnot, do not, I repeat, do not put it in that chat box. That chat box is for what's going on in this particular moment. It is not your time to say anything. Now, here's a tip that I learned from an expert. I was like, oh, I never thought about it that way. If they become garbled, you know, or in and out, send a private message to someone else that's watching it and ask them if they're having difficulties too. When we take it upon ourselves to go in to the chat and say, you're breaking up, I can't see you, you're frozen, unless they have asked us to do so, it's very disruptive. 9 times out of 10, that breakup issue is on our own end, and we don't have to share it with everybody, you know. So take that tip. Reach out to someone that is watching that live stream or that video or whatever with you, that meeting, and just say, hey, is it kind of glitchy to you? And then you'll know that maybe it's on the presenter side. I hope these tips rang a bell or helped you. And if you know of anybody that needs a little brush up on meeting etiquette, please be sure and send it to them. You know, we can all use a brush up. When I was doing these and making my notes, I'm thinking, I could be a better person at a meeting. Yeah, I could turn my phone off and put it away. Because, you know, when we're in a meeting, unless we are having an emergency at home or we're expecting someone to contact us, we don't really need our phones. We don't need to be checking our Facebook. Unless it's one of those meetings where they say, hey, we're going to share something, get your phones out because you're going to want to start sharing immediately. Then by all means, get those phones out. Okay, everyone, this has been Diana Anderson. I presented early today because I'm getting ready to go to a gala tonight. Going to get all gussied up and go to an event. So I want to get this done because I got to go get myself all ready. Have a great evening, everyone. I shall see you tomorrow. And go forth and share a smile. Reach out to someone that you haven't talked to in a while and just say hi. Send them a video clip of you saying, hey, I just wanted to say hi and let you know I was thinking about you. And share your brightest smile. Because, you know, sometimes just by hearing that someone thought about you at that particular moment may brighten your life. Think about it. May brighten theirs too. Have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.